Hello everyone, this is Princess here, and in this video we are going to talk about the Infiltration report for June. So to start out, we are getting new Ultima Weapons, and to celebrate this, we are getting 50 Providence cores to make these Ultima Weapons, and they are going to be given out to us as a login bonus. So then this part over here, these are just the Mighty Shards for level 90 Awakening, and then I believe, yes, so there's level 90 Awakening for Noel, Onion Knight, Sid, and Sarah. They're starting off with just 4 of them. And this bit over here just explains like how to make the Ultima Weapons. There are videos already of like how to make these. Rem also already has one uploaded, so I'll leave a link below to his video so that you can see how this works. As I mentioned before, so Onion Knight, Sid, Sarah, and Noel have level 90 Awakening. They've also changed the stages for like the Crystal Quest, so now the Tier 5, I think they were called, the Tier 5, Tier 6 crystals are now available there. I did a couple of these myself, and the quests were also reset, so you can get the gems from these again. Then we have Divine World of Illusions Ifrit, so Mighty Shards are going to be available for, from these for, sorry, a Chaos Co-op is going to be available, and they've also swapped out the silver tokens now. They're not going to be available anymore. Instead, they are swapped out with Mithril tokens, which can be earned in Chaos Co-op. So the Divine Synergy characters here that they show is Onion Knight, Edward, Celeste, Sid, Sarah, and Noel. It's also mentioned that Noel has a Burst Plus, and so does Onion Knight. Sid is also getting an LD, and there's also new high armors as well for Sid, Cyan, Steiner, Papalamo, Fang, Thancred, Cater, and Yuri. And then Onion Knight, Sid, and Sarah's armors can now be realized. Next we have our event character. This was teased in the Ope EX report, and it's supposedly Lloyd from Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings. I know nothing about this character, but I am interested to see what he brings into the game. Then we have our next Intertwined Wills, which is going to feature Edgar, and this will begin on June 18th, so we should expect to see an LD for him. And then we have our June Lost chapter, which is going to be Queen, and if you guys can tell, Cater is going to be getting an LD on this banner. Fran already had hers, so I'm excited to see what Cater's is going to be. And I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy Type 0 lately, so I'm kind of curious to see what, I'm a little more excited now to see what kind of LD weapon she's going to get. Moving on to the producer notes, so starting with the reworks, Onion Knight, Sid, Sarah, and Noel get a rework on May 31st. Queen gets one on June 3rd, which is surprising. I thought Cater would get one, but I guess not. And then Zell is getting a rework on June 8th. I'm a little surprised about this one too, but I'm curious to see what he's going to get. We have a campaign character on June 10th, a new and returning burst character on June 15th, Edgar on June 18th, another campaign character, and then Vivi on June 22nd, and then Dark Knight Cecil and Papalamo on June 25th. Then this bit here talks about a reset feature for Ultima Weapons. So if you're like having trouble with like, I believe it was like stashing your Providence cores or like who you want to use them for, this will turn Ultima Weapons back into Providence cores, and this is planned to be released towards the end of August. And then this bit over here, this talks about the burst weapon rules. So for the longest time, burst weapons were only available for the main hero and the main villain from a Final Fantasy game. So like examples being Warrior of Light and Garland, Emperor and Furion. But now they changed it. So now characters that have appeared in the Dissidia series, examples being like Kain, Tifa, Renoa, and Snow, they are now burst candidates, which is pretty exciting. I'm really curious to see what Tifa's burst would be. I would love to go for hers, and maybe Renoa's too. But be on the lookout. You know, there's like no telling. Sorry, be on the lookout for what could come next month. And finally, we have our monthly gifts. So we have 7,000 gems, 20 tickets, 5 armor tokens, and 1 power stone. We also have the 50 Providence cores. These can be earned through the Chocobo boards, and these will be available from May 31st through June 7th. So that pretty much covers everything for the month of June. I'm pretty excited to see what the Ultima Weapons do, as well as the reworks for the EX Pluses. And yeah, that's pretty much all I am excited for, and the new burst weapons as well. So that covers up everything it's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you are excited for this month, and I will see you all next time.